Now at 6, class is back in session. We're taking you out live to the Treasure Valley's largest school districts. In West Ada, a new app will make taking the bus an ease, letting parents and drivers know what the best route of the day is. And it's your job as a driver to keep those students safe as they get on the bus or off the bus. The reminders from the Caldwell School District and Caldwell Police on how you should drive near buses. Plus, in the Magic Valley, the Twin Falls School District taking new measures to address student mental health. And do you have the first day jitters? Well, don't worry. Hear from local administrators on things that you can do to ease the stress of the first day. Welcome back to school. Good Morning Idaho is live right now.
This is Idaho News 6. Good Morning Idaho.
Good morning, and thanks for waking up with us on the first day of school. I'm Isaiah Sharp. As major districts across the state are returning back to the classroom this morning, we are live with team coverage from the West Ada, Boise, Caldwell, and Twin Falls School District. But just before we head out to those guys, let's head into studio with Geneva Zoltek. The weather today going to be a bit of a scorcher. Geneva, good morning.
This is Geneva Zoltek with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Good morning, Isaiah. It is so hot outside, like already.
Going to be very toasty. I was seeing potentially 104. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's the high we're looking at for Boise, and that's
Gonna
not
drink
even
some water.
Drink some water. Find that shade, maybe some AC. Hopefully the schools all have good AC. Let us know if they don't, because it is definitely going to be very hot out there. It's already on the warmer side this morning, 75 degrees out there at the moment. I would say that's sweatshirt weather to some, and if your work or school place is cold, you got to bring those extra layers, but you won't need them when you're outside today. Really anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, we have excessive heat warnings in effect for eastern Washington, North Oregon. Idaho, still pretty hot, but not quite dealing with those extreme temperatures, but don't be fooled. We still have that heat advisory in effect for the Treasure Valley, the West Central Mountains, Owyhee County, and even pushing there towards the Magic Valley. So a lot of us are going to be under that heat stress today. Make sure you are very careful as you're heading out the door. And speaking of as you're heading out the door, let's take a look at that back to school almanac. So on this day, August 16th, our average temperature is 91 degrees. We're going to be at around 104 today, which could break that record, which was set in 2020. So definitely some hot weather on deck for you. Lots of sunshine. Pack that sunscreen, pack that water. I'm going to have more details on this heat wave coming up in my full forecast in about 15 minutes.
This morning, Highway 55 is back open following a major crash happening Tuesday evening. Idaho State Police say a semi-truck loaded with sand, a pickup towing a boat, and one other vehicle were involved in the crash near Smith's Ferry. And at this time, there is no update on the conditions of those involved in this crash. Meantime, Idaho State Police asking for your help as they search for an endangered missing person. Police say 86-year-old Jay Hartsock was last seen yesterday fishing in the area of Riverside and Lowell below the dam at Lake Lowell. He's about 6 feet tall, 200 pounds with gray hair and brown eyes. He was wearing a plaid shirt, jeans, and possibly a camel sweatshirt. If you have any information, please call the Canyon County Sheriffs. Well, West Ada School District is the largest public transit service in the state, and their buses will be back on the road tomorrow. This year brings some big changes, including a new app for parents as they move towards a more digital approach. Drivers will navigate with tablets instead of paper maps. The tablets will have bus routes loaded in and tell drivers their routes out loud. West Ada is also debuting an app for parents that they can download from their website. It will allow you to keep track of buses in real time, and as the rollout continues, you will be able to see when your child checks in on the bus. The district says it'll help parents keep up with their kids.
So we just think it's better customer service to put the power of knowledge in the hands of our parents. So we're really excited about it.
You will need your Power School login to be able to access this app. As we see that new tech roll out this morning, we head out to our Brendan Jones, currently live at the West Ada bus yard, to tell us more about the process of operating a fleet of buses on a daily basis. Good morning, Brendan.
Morning. I'm here at the bus lot for West Ada with Rebecca Linack, who is the operations manager for West Ada Transportation. Big changes happening inside these buses. Talk to me a little bit about that digital navigation approach and what drivers are going to see.
Yeah, so this morning our buses are going to be operating with tablets this morning instead of paper routes like it has been for years past. So they are going to be listening to their GPS. The screens go black so that for safety reasons, so it's not a distraction to the driver, but it will be talking to them, telling them exactly how to get to their stops this morning.
Yeah, and we talked about a little yesterday how that's going to impact and maybe focus a little bit more on different responsibilities in trying to navigate around the Treasure Valley. What is that going to help out with drivers?
So a lot of times we have drivers that, especially our substitute drivers, something we call a cover driver, we have to be very particular about who is in those positions because they need to be well versed in the roads in this area. And that has kind of been eliminated with these amazing tablets, because if we have a stop that's uncovered or we have a driver that is experiencing a malfunction on their bus, we'll be able to call out to the other buses and they can pull over to a safe location and enter that stop on their tablet, and it will take them to the stop and we can cover it a lot easier. So it's amazing technology.
Yeah, and I know you guys practiced a lot. 2 days leading up. How did those go?
So we actually did a full week of evaluations at the last part of July, and then Monday and yesterday we were doing full mock days. We call them mock days because we're pretending like it's school. And so they go into the bus loops, they line up, if there's call-offs, our dispatchers are covering those routes, so it's really great.
Perfect. First day of school here with Rebecca Linack, and we'll continue to keep you updated on how these buses go for West Ada.
Excited to see all that new tech entering our schools. The start of the school year can be an exciting time for Treasure Valley students, but can also be one that brings added anxiety for families that are facing financial hardship. For families that need assistance, the Basic Needs Food Pantry Project collects and puts together hygiene kits, shelf-stable foods, and clothing necessities, which are distributed by social workers and student liaisons throughout the school year.
We've been around long enough to kind of see the importance of it. I think that is our main goal, is to take away the barriers that might keep a kid from being able to sit in class. Whether that means their clothes are too small, they don't fit, they're uncomfortable, they're not able to learn. If they're hungry, they can't sit in class, their stomach's grumbling.
A study released by United Way of the Treasure Valley shows that 11% of Idaho families are living in poverty, and 32% are what is called ALICE, Assisted Limited Income Constrained Employed. These are families above the federal poverty line, but still struggling to afford basic needs in their community. If you'd like to help out with the school pantry, there are several ways to get involved. Find those on our website, idahonews6.com. And for Ada County parents, the Boys and Girls Club of Ada County will start some before and after school programming today throughout the school year. A total of 7 clubs will offer the programs. The clubs say they offer meals, engaging programs, homework help for your kids, and a safe space.
Our youth can come to us with whatever questions or problems they may have, and we're able to give them resources and their families resources, so that they can have brighter futures and so that we can push them toward what they are meant to do.
The following locations showing up on your screen right now will all offer programming starting this morning. Enrollment starts at just $35 for a before and after school package. For more information on the Boys and Girls Club, visit our website, idahonews6.com. Well, the Twin Falls School District also kicking off their first day of school today. Allie Tripke is at Twin Falls High School with more.
Good morning, Isaiah. We are live here at Twin Falls High School. Students have already started rolling into the parking lot, excited for the first day of school. But the school year can also sometimes bring some anxieties and maybe even mental health concerns for some students. So the Twin Falls School District has implemented 2 mental health care resource programs for the students. Here's more on those.
It is really prevalent in our community, I think more so than people really understand.
It's okay to ask for help. That's the motto for Care Solace, one of the mental health care resources provided by Twin Falls School District.
It's really a whole range of them that really struggle with depression, anxiety, other mental health conditions in general.
Teachers are some of the first to tell if a student is going through something that may be distracting them from their studies.
I do feel like it is good to have those resources because even though they're young, they still deal with things like family, loss in the family.
A lot of it starts in the classroom. When we notice things, we then go to either our principals or our counselors and say, hey, we see a need, dive into this more so that we can make sure that the needs of our students are met, again, not just academically, but socially and emotionally.
Before students and their families are directed to mental health care providers, school guidance counselors meet kids face to face, and then they can discuss if further help is needed.
One of those programs provides free counseling, up to 5 counseling sessions per incident or per issue. And then the second program that we have works with parents to find those counselors that are available.
Besides being in the Twin Falls School District, the Students and Family Assistance Program, which is the second of the 2 offered, is in Boise, Kimberly, Kuna, and West Ada school districts, as well as Heritage Charter School in Caldwell.
So parents and guardians of students are also encouraged to reach out to their school administration or guidance counselors if they think that they may need to access these resources. You can also find out some more information on those 2 resources on our website, idahonews6.com. Reporting from Twin Falls High School. Let's go ahead and send it back to you guys in the studio. Isaiah?
Always love seeing the Magic Valley beautiful out there. And students in Nampa, we did not forget you. School kicks off tomorrow in Nampa, so you got one more day of fun, kids. You can check out on our website, idahonews6.com, for more on school start and after school programs and plenty of more. You can also scan that QR code that's been popping up on your screen all this morning. Well, kids are returning back to school, as we've mentioned before, but unfortunately with some scorching temperatures coming up next, a reminder for parents on keeping your kids safe in the summer heat as you pick them up from school.
Yeah, and after the break, we're going to take another look at that forecast, but here's your bus stop forecast. We're looking at lots of sunshine today, as well as some hazy skies and hot temperatures. More details after the break.
With the temperatures expected to continue to be in the triple digits, it's always important to remember the basics when it comes to heat safety.
Yeah, absolutely. Always important. And Alexander Huddleston, our reporter here, spoke with AAA about the dangers of leaving children and pets in hot cars.
So in a typical year, you can see anywhere from 50 to 60 children who die being left in hot cars.
Talking with Matthew Condi, the Public and Government Affairs Director at AAA, I learned that children are much more susceptible to heat stroke than a grown adult.
We have to understand that a child's body temperature rises 3 to 5 times faster than an adult's. Keeping in mind that we're headed for triple digits right now, a child's body starts to experience heat stroke at 104 degrees. So if the outside air temperature is already at 100, then certainly that inside temperature of that car is going to be at 120, 130 in as little as 10 minutes.
Condi says one helpful trick is to teach your kids what to do in a situation where they are trapped in the car. Another is to leave something you need, like a wallet or phone, in the back seat, so that you are motivated to check and make sure that you are not forgetting something or someone.
So it tells you there's no such thing as a quick errand. There's no good reason to leave a kid or a pet in a hot car ever. And keeping in mind that these temperatures are climbing, even with the windows down, even with the car parked in the shade, those things do not replace the safety concern that comes from leaving a child in a hot car.
Reporting in Boise, Alexander Huddleston, Idaho News 6.
This is Geneva Zoltek with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Well, the time is 6:15 and we're taking a look outside that Bogus Basin Summit Camp overlooking the valley. We have a lot of haze going on this morning, some wildfire smoke pushing on into the area for that first day of school. So we're back to school already. I can't believe the summer is, I guess, up for many students here in the region. And as we kick off the weather today, we're looking at very hot conditions. Monsoonal moisture is just shy of hitting Idaho, so we're not going to really feel a heavy impact from that. And yes, we are dealing with some smoky skies. So as the kiddos are going to school this morning, it's going to be around 66 degrees around that first bell after school, approaching that triple-digit heat. And let's take a look at what the kids are learning today. Well, they're probably talking about that heat. And again, make sure you are staying safe in these temperatures, because although we don't have excessive heat warnings here in Idaho like we do, well, I guess we do there in the Panhandle, but in eastern Washington, they're really dominated by that excessive heat. We're still seeing above normal temperatures here in the Treasure Valley. So this is going to be a day where you're going to want to exercise extreme caution, especially in the afternoon and evening when you're heading home from school or work. When it's super hot outside, make sure you're drinking plenty of water and finding that shade if you do have to be outside. Now, temperatures right now are on the cooler side. I don't mind 75 degrees at all in Boise. Is taking a walk on the Greenbelt Belt. Perfect time to do that. Higher elevations a bit cooler, but all of us are going to be hot later today. Check out our higher elevations. We're going to be in the 90s here in the East Central Mountains. McCall at 94, Idaho City 100 degrees. And this very hot weather is going to continue impacting us here for the next few days. But that system is going to be flowing to the east, leaving some room for monsoonal moisture to push up from the south. So we are going to get some storm activity later this week and into the weekend, as well as some cooler temperatures. But until we get there, we're going to have lots of sunshine. Today, this system that is set to approach through tomorrow and into the weekend, it's not really hitting us today. It will, though. We are just shy of getting that action today. What we are going to see is smoky conditions, and I know we already saw that haze overlooking the Treasure Valley. That's going to stick around with us today, with some thicker smoke moving on in from Oregon, expected to hit Baker City and Ontario later this afternoon and evening. So let's walk through that regional forecast really quickly so you can plan out your day. Again, it's just going to be hot today. We could break a record in the Boise area with a high of 104 degrees, 106 expected there in Ontario. Very toasty weather to kick off school. West Central Mountains, if you're a student going to school in McCall or Cascade, you are one of the lucky ones not having to deal with these triple-digit temperatures. East Central Mountains also seeing some nicer weather. 89 today in Sun Valley. Can't complain about that. 94 in Haley. Magic Valley, I'm sorry to say you're going to get close to the triple digits at least, or not above, if not above it. Looks like Twin Falls could see a high of 101. Our higher elevations of Burley and Oakley are going to be a little bit nicer at 96 and 95 respectively. And like I said, that monsoonal weather is going to come on in, help cool us down over the weekend, bringing us some precipitation as well as cooler temperatures. Treasure Valley, similar situation playing out. We're going to get to the 80s by Sunday.
The Idaho News 6 Traffic Report, sponsored by Victory Greens.
Well, here's a shot of I-84 overlooking that Eagle Road exit out of the interstate. If that is your route to work this morning, we're still not seeing a whole lot of traffic on the roadways. So some good news for you early morning commuters. My advice, hit the road early this morning because we are going to see some more traffic out there as school kicks off. Now we are seeing some closures over here on the Eagle Road area. Right now traffic flow still looking pretty excellent in this region, but I did want to highlight we are seeing that Aiken Street detour, and this is right around where some schools are near Eagle Road and State Street. So just something to keep in mind as you're heading out the door today.
The time currently 6:19. Still to come on Good Morning Idaho. Lawmakers are at odds this morning, and with its concerns about a possible government shutdown. Your national top stories are next. Taking a look at some of your top stories. New details this morning about an American soldier who crossed over into North Korea. According to a new report by North Korean state media, Travis King admitted to authorities that he illegally entered the country. He reportedly confessed that he wanted to refuge there because of inhuman treatment and racial discrimination in the U.S. Army. The report did not mention if King would face prosecution or punishment. Concerns are growing this morning about a possible government shutdown. Congress is currently at odds over an annual spending bill, and funding to keep government offices open will run out by the end of this month. Top lawmakers are considering a bill that would keep the government running until December. The move would give Congress more time to work on a long-term solution. President Biden is preparing to mark the one-year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act. He'll deliver a speech about the law this afternoon at the White House. The bill included the largest climate preservation investment in U.S. history and helped lower drug prescription prices for millions of Americans. Well, back to school isn't just backpacks and notebooks. Coming up next, the plan you should have in place to ensure the best health for your students. And here, a live look at Twin Falls High School. Go Bruins! Exciting stuff down there as school is going to kick off in just a few hours. We'll be back with more Good Morning Idaho. As the school year begins, parents are helping plan for the start of classes, and one plan that parents should look into is an emergency care plan. These are basic pieces of information that can be provided to a school regarding their students' health to help them in the case of an emergency. Local health specialists see benefits in these plans, and they could be vital to your students' safety.
It provides simple, concrete information and instructions, even for non-medical school personnel who may be acting in a supervisory role for your child, to keep your child safe until medical assistance arrives.
Some of the medical conditions highlighted are asthma, diabetes, or allergic reactions as priority to have on an emergency plan. But make sure that your medical practitioner and your local school district are involved so that they can coordinate the plan.
Coming up, you will hear from school officials regarding school buses being one of the safest means of transportation. They still pose a significant threat for students.
And it's the calm before the storm as students trickle in. You might be feeling some first-day nerves, and local educators have a few tips to handle those feelings.
Here's a look at some of today's elementary school lunch menus.
This is Idaho News 6. Good Morning Idaho.
Good morning, and thanks for waking up with us on the first day of school for many kids across the Treasure Valley. The time currently is 6:29 as we take a look at the village. The sun just starting to come up over those hills. Beautiful stuff there. We love to see it. And good morning, good morning. I'm Isaiah Sharp filling in for Matt Sizemore. This morning we've got live looks across the Treasure Valley as we help you kick off the start of the school year. We'll check in on Boise in just a few moments, but first let's take a look at some of that weather. And today is the day, Geneva, you'd want to be in an air-conditioned classroom, correct?
I totally agree, Isaiah. You're going to want AC because it's going to be hot outside, and it is already on the warmer side here in the Boise area, 75 degrees. Now, the city's really going to be the hottest part of the valley. Other areas are going to be cooler than that in the 60s, higher elevations even cooler. But ultimately, all of us here in the Pacific Northwest today are going to be dealing with heat, extreme heat. Actually, in some areas, we do have excessive heat warnings in Oregon and Washington, even the Panhandle here. But we're going to still deal with a heat advisory closer to home. So the Treasure Valley dealing with very hot temperatures, Owyhee County pushing up north to the west central mountains, eastern Oregon. Most of us today, as we're heading out the door, are going to be preparing for a day that is going to be hot, hotter than average. Our typical temperature this time of year is 91 degrees. We're going to be around 10 to 15 degrees warmer than that. And if Boise today reaches higher than 103, that record was set in 2020, we're expected to hit a high of 104. We're going to break that heat record. Now, taking a look at that day planner, we've got lots of sunshine on deck here for the Treasure Valley with a little bit of smoke in our skylines. Now, we are going to continue seeing this heat over the next couple of days, but we are going to see some monsoonal weather shake things up towards the weekend. I'm going to have more details on that in my full forecast coming up in about 15, but we can move over to traffic now.
The Idaho News 6 Traffic Report, sponsored by Victory Greens.
All right. Here is a look at I-84 over there by the Maple Grove Flying Y interchange. As you can see, a few folks out there getting started on their day, but we're not seeing heavy periods of traffic in the downtown area right now. Now, taking a closer look at that Flying Y route to downtown Boise, it's going to be about 9 minutes, but the downtown Boise area is looking pretty good right now. Not seeing a whole lot of congestion.
We are continuing our back-to-school coverage this morning from Caldwell as their school district urging school bus safety. We head out to Christina Bautista, currently live at Caldwell High School with the role that parents play on back-to-school. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Isaiah. Yeah, so Caldwell is heading out today for the first day of school. For those that live in the area, you might be aware that there's multiple construction projects throughout town, which can cause a lot of that road congestion this morning. And for those that are heading out to the road, the Caldwell School District as well as the Idaho Walk Bike Alliance spoke to me about how school buses are one of the safest means of transportation for students, but also illegal stop bus crossings, or I guess for those that don't pay attention and when that stoplight is out, they proceed. That is also very dangerous for students. So take a look at what they had to say.
It's difficult to overstate the importance of that tiny little red stop sign on the side of a bus.
It is illegal in Idaho and every other state for drivers to pass a school bus while the stop arm is extended and the lights are flashing. But the Caldwell School District tells us they see it often despite the threat to children and their caregivers.
Here in Caldwell, unfortunately, we see on a regular basis vehicles that drive right past that stop sign that's extended with its lights out.
The Caldwell School District alone has 57 school buses that will be circulating daily that approximately serve 1,200 students. That's about 40% of the school district's population taking a bus to get to school. The district serves nearly 6,000 students through 10 schools.
We really want to stress that even though you're frustrated, please come to a complete stop when that sign's out.
With numerous construction projects around the city, it will cause drivers to take alternate routes, which will cause more congestion around school buses.
There is no meeting, there is no task so important that we should risk the ability for that child to live a long and happy life.
The Caldwell School District is advising parents and anybody heading out this morning to give yourself an additional 15 minutes as you head out and the roads might be busier. In Caldwell, Christina Bautista, Idaho News 6.
Today, 3 school districts will start the year off, each missing one of their students. Jaden Zarowski of Boise, Caden Samples of Valley View, and Jaden Ramos of Payette, all killed in tragic accidents earlier this month. Jaden Zarowski was killed on August 3rd while skateboarding with his friends to the Boise High School orientation. On August 6th, Caden Samples was hit at the intersection of Karcher Road and Indiana Avenue. He was on a run preparing for the upcoming cross-country season. And on August 8th, Jaden Ramos was driving along Northwest 10th Avenue when her vehicle was struck by an oncoming train. Friends and family of each of these teens have set up a GoFundMe account to support funeral expenses. You can find the links to support them on our website, idahonews6.com. Well, certainly some students might be feeling a little nervous this morning, and that's okay as they head out the door to school. Our Jessica Davis currently live at Capitol High School with advice on how you can help out your student ease some of those nerves. Jessica, good morning.
Good morning, Isaiah. And while the first day can be exciting, it can also be a little nerve-wracking, especially if you're going from elementary to junior high school and you're starting your freshman year of high school. And getting acclimated to a new space can take some time, and teachers suggest making friends with your peers and asking for help if you need it.
Walk the building if they need someone to walk it with them so they feel more comfortable with the difference of the building size. These are all things that students can do. They know that we're open, they know that they can talk to us, making our offices available, etc., for students so that they know we're there.
Boise School District also offers on-campus community therapists for anyone who is experiencing anxiety. In Boise, Jessica Davis, Idaho News 6.
You're going to do great on your first day of school. Don't worry. We were all nervous that one day. The Boise Rescue Mission is doing its part to help students and families experiencing homelessness prepare for the start of the school year. School supplies and new clothes can be an afterthought or simply out of reach when parents are consumed by the need to find a place to sleep and food to eat every night. That's why the shelter is working to ensure students are fed and clothed so they can focus on learning inside the classroom.
And it means so much to them to get that new, to pick out that hoodie and to pick out those shoes that are brand new and that nobody's ever worn, and they have those new socks and the new underwear and all that stuff it just makes their whole year start off better, and it gives them just that same, it puts them at the same advantage as everybody else that goes back to school.
If you would like to support their work, you can find a link to donate on the Boise Rescue Mission website. This is just one portion of our back to school coverage. To read on start dates, road closures, and plenty more, visit our website, idahonews6.com, and you can also scan that QR code right on your screen. The time currently 6:38, and coming up next, a number of Treasure Valley road closures with impacts to your morning commute. Our Brendan Jones is live with the area's biggest concerns.
And speaking of hitting the road, we're going to take a look at your forecast after the break and traffic. But here's a look at that bus stop forecast. We're going to get hot today into the mid to upper 90s and even hitting the triple digits. Stay with us.
This morning, road closures could affect your routes to school and to work. We'll get to Geneva Zoltek with those drive times in just a moment. But first, let's check in with our Brendan Jones, who's currently live at the West Ada School District with road closures that you need to know about. Good morning, Brendan.
Good morning, Isaiah. That's right. School is open, but as you can see behind me, a lot of major roads are closed for your commute this morning. Eagle Road between Aikens and State Streets will be shut down through Monday. Drivers will need to find alternative routes, and that includes drivers headed to Eagle Elementary and Eagle Hills Elementary from south of Highway 44. You may need to plan on some extra traffic time to accommodate for your drive and with detours. Parents in the Boise area, plan some extra time on your routes as well this semester. Warm Springs Avenue is closed between Avenue C and the Old Penitentiary Road, and that closure is expected to last until December. And on top of those road closures, police are asking everyone to be just more alert this morning as a reminder to abide by rules when coming into school zones.
Make sure you keep that speed limit under and watch for those kids, and make sure you tell your kids to watch for cars when crossing in those cross zones too.
Police say you can make sure kids get to school safely by staying at or under that 20 miles an hour speed limit in school zones. We have a full list of road closures as well as district by district safety and busing information for you. Just look for our back to school section on idahonews6.com. In Meridian, Brendan Jones, Idaho News 6.
The Idaho News 6 Traffic Report, sponsored by Victory Greens.
The time is 6:42 now, and we are taking a live look at the Garrity Boulevard interchange out of Nampa. As you can see, the interstate is starting to get a little jam-packed with traffic, but we are still seeing some good movement. Love to see that on the first day of school, but good idea to account for some extra minutes you might be spending on the road here shortly. I'm sure that these commute times are expected to get longer, but right now they're not too bad. If you are taking Chinden this morning, Highway 20 Caldwell to downtown Boise, overall that route is 36 minutes. A bit of a quicker commute there on I-84 from Caldwell to downtown Boise, but we are starting to see some slowdowns in the downtown area.
This is Geneva Zoltek with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Alrighty, we are seeing that sun finally come on up and overlooking the Treasure Valley. It looks a bit hazy out there. We are going to have some wildfire smoke in the region today. And as the kids get ready to go back to school, I know some of them might be excited. Maybe the high schoolers, the teenagers, not so excited for back to school. But either way, it's going to be very hot out there today. We do have a little bit of monsoonal moisture in the region, but it's essentially just shy of Idaho today. Now, smoky skies definitely in the mix as well. Taking a look at what the kiddos are going to be dealing with today at school. 66 degrees when they're hitting that first bell, so not too warm in the Treasure Valley, except if you're in the city. It's a little bit hotter in the city. Of grab a sweatshirt, an extra layer, but make sure you can shed those layers this afternoon and evening because it is going to be hot and you're going to want to work hard to keep your body temperature regulated. And that's what the kids are going to be learning today in my classroom is all about the heat, right? Because we are looking at excessive heat warnings in the region, especially there in North Idaho, Eastern Washington, North Oregon, but in the Treasure Valley area, we are just dealing with that heat advisory. So it's hot and we just want to remember to exercise caution if going outdoors today, especially in the afternoon when we get to our peak heat. Temperatures right now, though, nowhere close to peak heat. These are kind of our low temperatures. We're looking at 75 in Boise, 66 in Mountain Home. Twin Falls already a bit toasty at 73, and then those higher elevations doing okay in the 50s and 40s. Now the high temperatures today are going to be pretty extreme. 107 expected in Glens Ferry. That is pretty intense. 104 in Boise could break a record with that high. And over the coming days, we're going to continue to see this heat wave play out here in the Pacific Northwest, but it is going to get on out of here, and we're going to see a shift. We're going to see that monsoonal weather push on into Idaho, which is going to bring us some storm activity as well as cooler temperatures towards the next week. But until we get there, we are dealing with that heat. That monsoonal weather, it is in the mix today, but it is going to be just shy of Idaho. But in the coming days into Thursday and Friday, we will see some active weather. So get ready for a change. Today, expect hot and smoky conditions. That smoke actually descending down south today, and some thicker smoke coming on into the Ontario, Baker City, Boise area by the afternoon and evening. So it is going to be a hazy one today. Treasure Valley heat advisory in effect, reminding us to stay safe out there, especially in the hottest part of the day. Limit outdoor exposure, drink plenty of water. We're going to look at the low triple digits here in the Treasure Valley. West Central Mountains a bit cooler, of course, in those higher elevations. East Central Mountains also a bit cooler, but still pretty hot in the 90s in some of those cities. In the Magic Valley, we're going to be pretty much on par with the Treasure Valley, reaching triple digit heat in the Twin Falls area. Over the coming days, we are going to drop in temperature, getting a little bit of that monsoonal action into Thursday and Friday, and then more of it rolls in over the weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Treasure Valley also seeing this pattern play out, but it's going to be on the hotter side. Today, a high of 104, tomorrow 101, Friday 97, and then dropping to the 80s with that monsoonal moisture Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Now to Hawaii, where the wildfire death toll climbing over 100 overnight. More than a week after the fire in the city of Lahaina erupted, only about 30% of the area has been searched. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
Overnight, ABC News gaining access to Lahaina, the historic town on Maui destroyed by a deadly wildfire.
So if there was fuel to burn, the fire burned it.
Homes still smoldering as rescuers search charred buildings and cars. ABC's Whit Johnson is there.
This is our first trip into Lahaina to see it firsthand, and the first thing that hits you is that smell. All the power poles, one after another, they're snapped and down all over the place.
They're now at the center of a debate of whether or not the utility company should have cut power in the lead up to the fires. Many saying that the electrified downed power poles helped fuel the fires. On Monday, Hawaii Electric's CEO defending the decision to keep the power flowing.
In Lahaina, the electricity powers the pumps that provide the water. And so that was also a critical need during that time.
Hundreds of people remain unaccounted for in the area more than a week after the wildfires erupted. Members with FEMA Search and Rescue Task Force stressing that the process will take time.
We want to ensure everything is looked at, done properly, so everybody alive or deceased gets to come home to their family.
President Biden says he will visit Lahaina soon, sending this message.
But not just our prayers. Every asset they need will be there for them.
Aid will also arrive from what might seem like an unlikely place, Austin, Minnesota, home of Hormel Foods, the makers of Spam. Hormel partnered with a nonprofit to deliver water, supplies, and of course, cans of Spam. Hawaii consumes roughly 8 million cans per year, more than any other state. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
A former White House employee wants allegations against him to be taken to the federal level. Your national top stories are next.
The Allergy Report, brought to you by Boise Valley Asthma and Allergy.
Taking a look at what those bees are up to today. Well, they have a lot of work to do because there is a lot of pollen in the area. We're at a high count today. Chenopod continuing to be the biggest culprit out there, but also seeing sage and ragweed in the mix. So if you are a sensitive individual, this is going to be that day to make sure you have that Claritin handy.
Taking a look at some of your top stories this morning, investigators in Hawaii are working to identify those killed in the Maui wildfires. The state's governor says the process will be difficult and could take several weeks. He says many victims are unrecognizable, so a genetics team will be coming in to help. At least 106 people have been killed in the fires. Several families are still looking for missing loved ones. Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows wants charges brought against him in Georgia moved to federal court. He, along with former President Trump and 17 others, were charged Monday with trying to overturn election results in that state. Meadows believes the charges should be moved to federal court because he worked as a federal employee during the time of the alleged crimes. Trump is reportedly expected to launch a similar effort. And here's a live look from Twin Falls High School. Kids already getting ready for classes, hanging out there. I wonder if my buddy TJ Bowman is out there. He's a pretty good baseball player. He might be playing baseball soon, but beautiful stuff from the Magic Valley. Love to see it. We'll be back with some of your stories before you head out the door.
In this morning's GMA First Look, 29-year-old TikToker Tiara Young Allen, a.k.a. the Sassy Trucker, speaking out after being stuck in Dubai.
It was very scary for me because I didn't know at times if I was going to face jail time or go to prison.
For 3 months, she's been waiting in Dubai, unable to leave after a dispute with a rental car agency employee that left her without her passport and banned her from leaving the United Arab Emirates.
They just stripped me of my passport. I couldn't go anywhere.
Now she's safely back on American soil and telling her story to GMA. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of her dramatic account and hear from Texas Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who helped her get her freedom. With your GMA First Look, I'm Idaho Villarreal, ABC News, Dallas.
And here's a look at some of the stories you need to know before you go. Idaho State Police asking for your help as they search for an endangered missing person. Police say 86-year-old Jay Hartsock was last seen yesterday fishing in the area of Riverside and Lowell below the dam at Lake Lowell. He's about 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, with gray hair and brown eyes. He was wearing a plaid shirt and jeans and possibly a camel sweatshirt. If you have any information, make sure to call the Canyon County Sheriff. Today marks the start of school, and the West Ada School District is rolling out some new tech to get kids to school. Bus drivers will navigate with tablets instead of paper maps. The tablets will have bus routes loaded in and tell drivers their routes out loud. West Ada is also debuting an app so that parents can download it from their website, allowing them to keep track of buses in real time. And as the rollout continues, you will be able to see your child check into buses. The district says it'll help parents keep track of their kids. The Boys and Girls Club of Ada County will start some before and after school programming today. Throughout the school year, a total of 7 clubs will offer the programs. Enrollment starts at $35 for a before and after school package. For information on the Boys and Girls Club, visit our website, idahonews6.com.
The Out the Door forecast brought to you by Homes of Idaho.
I hope everyone has a great Wednesday and a happy first day at school. If it is your first day at school or your kid's first day at school, just remember heat advisory in effect, reminding us that it is going to get dangerous this afternoon and evening when our temperatures spike to above 100 degrees, which is above normal for this time of year. Now, outside right now, of course, not seeing temperatures quite like that. It is on the cooler side. But later this afternoon, we're all going to get up there. 107 in Glens Ferry, in the 90s in our higher elevations. So not a lot of us can escape this heat today. It's going to be pretty significant. And again, that heat advisory encompassing most of southwestern Idaho and eastern Oregon. Looking ahead, though, things are going to cool down over the weekend. So look forward to that.
The Idaho News 6 Traffic Report, sponsored by Victory Greens.
Well, wouldn't you know it? We are looking at a school bus there at I-84 overlooking the State Highway 69 over there near Meridian. Starting to see slowdowns on our major arteries. Of course, this is the first day of school, so maybe leave a few minutes earlier this morning because there's going to be more folks out there on the road, and drive safe this morning because we do have some first-time drivers out there, I'm sure. Here's a look at those travel times, starting to get a bit longer.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Good Morning Idaho as we take a beautiful view of the village, and make sure to continue with our back to school coverage going to our website, idahonews6.com. Have a great day, kids.